Hi, this is Jack Vaughan, and I'm a tech writer. I call my practice progressive gauge, and I look at advanced technology trends and analyzing the current ones for publications and also on my blog. I look at it from the view of more than 20 years in the computer trade press. Um, well, that included the web, and today what was press is now media. The things we covered of late in Progressive Gauge site include quantum computing, Nvidia's GTC event, and well, quite a few other things, one of which is edge computing, which is much discussed. And welcome to our first show, too, of course, anyone. Speaking about quantum computing, uh, it means moving subatomic waves and particles and manipulating things at at subatomic level. It's not a commonplace activity. Um, 1 foot is very much in the laboratories for all these things. And when you look at the CVs of the leaders, they still have 1 foot in academia in many cases. Uh, I look in this at Sandia Labs, which is not academia. It's obviously a key government research lab. There's a fellow there named Tim Proctor, and he's looking at something that it's not unfair to call uh, a potential operating system for the quantum computer. Now, what what he is trying to do is figure out how commands should be arranged uh, and what structure the structural effect of commands to a quantum computer have in the performance, in the accuracy, especially. So it shows you that it's just like at one time they had to figure out how to start a car without cranking. We're still at a bit of the crank level with quantum computing. I just think it's a good thing to keep in mind as we talk with folks because, and it does seem lately, as a general feeling that there has been some hyperbole that's been running ahead of reality in quantum computing. I've covered that for VentureBeat, and yeah, we look at it from time to time. So let's talk about edge. Edge is a percolating. It's IDC estimates that it'll grow to $176 billion market this year. And why? Well, because there's a lot of things that could be called edge. There's no question that the winners and losers in client server computing are coming back with what they call edge. There's no question that the iPhone uh, changed the world of the web, of computing, of IT, and that's an edge device. Uh, when it started out, it was sort of about Internet of Things. Again, there's a lot of things out there, so there's a lot of ways to call things edge. Uh, some of the previous players are, in my words, are responding with paranoid energy. Um, we'll watch to see if it stands on its own as a true market segmentation. The thing that we've had a chance to cover, speaking with Amazon, for example, speaking with Microsoft, is that they want to be sure not to be left out uh, in this as an alternative to cloud arises. So finally, and very briefly, NVIDIA had a GTC conference recently, and I got to sit in on a press conference there. It became clear that the company surely is trying to move beyond gaming and crypto mining, and you know that that's been known, and they face some challenges. We'll talk about that in another event, in another recording. So, hey, thanks for joining me on my first recently noted, and the best to you out there in the ether.